Why's Jesse in the red shirt? He was probably inspired by mine. I miss him so much. I miss him. I was asking you, man. What do you? Yeah, all cartoons have four fingers, man. I don't know. There's no deep meaning in your shit except for number one. That's me, motherfucker. That's right. That's my girl. You better not be teasing my dick, cause I'm taking that shit seriously. I'm gonna hook up with that girl. Don't fuck with my mind. Jesse wear red because I wear red. It's a color of anarchy. It's a color of rage. It's a color of passion. Uh, what's wrong? I mean, it's a primary color. You're gonna get red. Plus, he's a staunch Trump supporter. He understands what red is. Red, black, red, khaki. He's copying my shirt because he used to come see me when I'd have my red shirt button up on. Now I gotta get a washer because I don't even want to get dressed. I just walk around in pajamas all the time. Pull that fucking pajama dick out there. A sweated pajama flannel dick. I'll suck that motherfucker. Oh my god, I love you. I would. Can you believe that? She's a great bitch. She's a great bitch. You want to suck flannel dick? I haven't washed these in 6 months. Yeah, no, I smell good though. She's a good bitch. I do the same shit to her. I guess I'll suck that motherfucker. Pull it the fuck out. All right. Oh my girl. Ah. What do you feel like tonight? That's what I said when I got up. I'm like, if it was just me and you kicking it, I'd be like, I'm not doing nothing tonight, man. So what's it gonna be? What do you want? Do you want hamburger helper, or do you want a couple sandwiches? You know, I'm thinking. I was thinking this morning maybe for me and you would be good. We'll drink some beer. We'll just do a. I'll make it. We'll just do that tonight. I'll throw in some Parmesan, melt in some cheddar too, slabs if we got it, because we don't have any mozzarella. Butter some bread, a little light spread of garlic on. Or we can just do manwiches tonight. I'm doing the manwiches and just melting cheddar into them. So it's like I told you that gluey paste that I love. You want me to char your bun on the electric shit? I'll do that. That's what that means, though. Because I suddenly realized red must mean something to you. The girl's wearing red. Ted was wearing red. And Steve Jones was wearing a red coat. And the Pistols. Frankie Coleman was wearing a red coat. Yeah, it's best to have the red coat, sport jacket if you can get one, or a red button up. Red tie, depending on the occasion, might be enough. But I prefer the blood red vermilion hue button up. And red. Yeah, it's a color I can wear, and he wears it well. He looks great in red. He's living the hotel life right now, that motherfucker. He doesn't know how good he has it. He took over that house like a motherfucking pirate. Him and his family, they came, possession 9/10 of the law. They just took it over like 19, like New York City squatters' rights, pirate ship, tally ho, jive ho, on we go. Come and get us, landlord. Come and get us, sheriff. We're not coming out for anybody. Better get the sheriff and the fire marshal. Tack it on the because I ain't going anywhere. And he took it over. He rode that wave for like 4 years almost. And to see him go is sad. I was like, you guys. I was asking him. You should spray paint or carve your names in the fucking wall. You know, that shit was lost to sea. That landlord must have been racked with worry because there was some problems that broke out there. They had an insect, a bad insect problem that broke out there, and other things that come up as a squatter. And they just left it ripped and torn. They they just know the way to put it. They tore shit up. They just left it, kissed my ass, and strutted down, eased on down the road to a microtel or something. I respect that. I mean, I'm always thinking of myself as a landlord or a lord of types. And I think, and for once in my life, I stopped and thought about it. I'm like, I remember, but I never did that. But wow, that worked. Like professional squatters. And, nah, ain't nobody getting, once daddy locks the door and shuts the lights out, nobody's getting in here. But finally, they just, you might, and I told Jesse, I was like, you might as well lit the shit on fire like a Viking funeral. And he just looked at me. I'm like, and I tried to explain to him what he had just done. Like, I'm thinking somebody would whack me if I just took over a piece of property for 5 years. I'm thinking I would just turn up dead someday, don't you? But I guess the landlord had to eat the losses and just got. But me, I'd put a hit out on the motherfucker. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my building. Get the fuck. I contract. I want this motherfucker dead. Whack the whole family like Amityville, exorcism. Get them the fuck out of there. Could you imagine that? Because it's probably not your first piece of property. You've only got a couple, and you're not really a slumlord. And, but you cherish your properties. They're like your three. You have three cars, and you're like, someone just called, took my car, and I'm still getting billed for it. You know. But that's the world in which Jesse came. That's the tools to which he plied his trade. That's why he hit the streets so hard like a warrior to get some food and stuff. Oh yeah, the will was strong in them, and they weren't hurting. I went in there with certain trepidation. I was like, I'm not going. To be honest with you, I did not. I'm a little afraid of. I have insect phobias, and I'm a little afraid of you know the normal variety. And I didn't want to go, but I did. I walked in there, and I was like, this is a decent piece of property. Otherwise, the whole dining room was covered in mirrors, like it was Jimi Hendrix or some kind of weird disco or something. Like a room full of mirrors, and it had a low hanging dim, just like I like a dim light in there, like a just a normal light bulb, but it was like 30 watts, and it lit the dining room nicely. He had a large, lush kitchen in a 1950s Art Deco style, and Jesse lived in a closet. The other one there was living and then they had it partitioned off. But wow, surf's up. Yeah, they hit that swell and rode that shit. They rode it hard into the ground. He wore that red as an anarchist. That's how I took his colors. He seemed partial to the red, and it, 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 it just yeah, it was anarchy. I told him that's why he should get into drugs and hookers to come over and screw the brother, screw the father. You know, I was trying to give him good ideas of how to, but they just like the weed's good enough for them. They smoke the weed in there, you know. But they took that shit over strong-handed tactics, just cold takeover style, and stayed beyond the expected duration that anyone would push their luck. The whole top floor moved out, and I think that's when it occurred to them to seize the day, carpe diem. And I was saying to him, you guys don't even use the upstairs. I'm like, well, what's fucking stopping you? You might as well take over the basement, get your brother in the basement, go on up to the third floor, and set up shop. Why do you have moral scruples about what you're doing now? And he didn't understand what I mean. I'm like, tell your father that I said, wouldn't it be nice to have a living room area upstairs, perhaps? If I'm gonna go that far, I'm taking over the whole motherfucking shit. You know, you're gonna have to get the FBI to get me the fuck out of here now. I've already, because it's been after 2 years go by. You think it would occur to you? Fuck this. I'm. Who wants to live in the basement? Who wants to go upstairs? Maybe it was a power issue, but you just get some extension cords, run them to the basement, run them upstairs, do the whole house up. That's what I was thinking. I'd be charging the way in my mind. I'd be charging other fucking weirdos fake rent to be up there too. I'd be like, we'll try you on a month to month basis. How much is the rent? I don't know. Give me Give me $50 $100 a month. Are you kidding me? No, man. I just ain't even my place. I can't guarantee your safety or any of the. You're on your own, but I'm the resident hobo king. This is my lot. Maybe that's not a good idea. But if you can handle shit, that's what I would have just stopped at nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is stopping it? Just because there was a deck upstairs and shit, I'd be like, I'd be, what the fuck are you doing out in the ground in South Troy? There's all hills and shit, and there's deer running up. I'm like, go upstairs and sit on the fucking deck. You can observe all of Hill Street with from a bird's eye view. So I don't want to go up there. So you got a sliding glass door. Get the fuck in there. You can't reduce something so complex into just colors, though. I mean, Jesse, you don't miss the fucking clear. Yes, you do. You miss clear water. You miss the clear water. Run your hands in that. Cup your hands and drink deep of that good buck water, that clear water. You hear that running right now? Just drink deep. Bend down. Take a moment. Take a gulp of it. Refresh yourself in that good buck water. Wash your face. Do it, man. Pour it all over you. Feel the rain on your skin. Feel the rain on your skin.